Thank you for doing the crew with Kids Everywhere. I wanted to talk to you about doing the front door drop-off table shift. Remember that you guys are probably the first people that anybody meets when they come in to Kids Everywhere through the front doors. So greet them super cheerfully. We're so thankful they're consigning, and we want them to know that. So greet them cheerfully. And then sometimes we have shoppers come in because the front doors are open during drop-off and they think that we're open for shopping. So I have passes in Spanish and in English and a schedule here. You can talk to them about their shopping times when they're able to shop and give them one of those passes. The passes do have a QR code on them so that they can scan it with their phone and get a ticket right away. So you can encourage them to get a ticket and come shop, but they can't come in during drop-off. You can tell if somebody's coming in to shop because they have nothing to drop off. It's super obvious usually, so really watch for that. It's a bummer if somebody manages to get in, shops a bunch, brings the stuff to check out, and they can't buy it. So watch for that, please. Let's see, remember to tell the parents and the child, if they have a child with them, that children are not allowed to touch toys, play with toys, ride on toys during drop-off or during our event. So I usually try to look in the child's eyes, speak really sweetly, and tell them that and make sure the parent hears so that they're aware that children are not allowed to be playing with the toys during drop-off. And then at the tables, we have photos attached to the tables of each of the categories of how the items, the clothing items, hang on the racks in order. They can take a picture of those if they want, but they're also hanging at the ends of every clothing rack. So they don't have to take a picture. They could do it back there if they wanted, but I have them on each table at check-in. There's a few things that you need to check your consignors tags for. The consignors need to have one color of tags or their assigned color in white. I have a printed handout of each color, and so what it shows you is that the code 1000s use dark blue, 2000s light blue, 3000s red or pale pink, 4000s is hot pink, 5000s is lime green, 6000s is a dark bright solar yellow, 7000s is a lime green, 8000s is orange, and 9000s is pale yellow. So you're going to check this to the first digit of the code on their tags and make sure that they use the right tag color. If they did anything wrong with their tags, you don't even really need to say that to them. Just say, hey, I need to show your tags to Gail. Walk an item to me or bring them and their items to me, and I'll talk through what went wrong and see how we can hook them up with a fix for whatever they did wrong, okay? So you're gonna check that they use the correct color. They can use a mixture of white, which means they'll donate at pickup, or colored. Also, the tag should have a QR code on them, a square QR code, not our old barcodes, not a long barcode. We only accept tags that say Kids Everywhere on them and have a QR code. At our BoutiqueBASH, we require that they type their tags, but at Kids Everywhere and Everything Else sale, they can handwrite their description, but they can never change their price or their discount with a pen. So if you notice any handwritten prices, bring them to me. If you notice any handwritten change discounts, bring them to me. And if you're at BoutiqueBASH and they handwrote any descriptions, bring them to me, please. The tag needs to be attached to the item, not to the hanger, because people try on. So if they zip tied their item directly to a hanger, bring them to me, please. Hanger should make a question mark when you're looking at like the front of the item. It looks like a question mark on that top of the hanger hook. And if they did those backwards or did a mixture of frontwards and backwards, bring them to me, please. Tags need to be like a thick cardstock. You can feel it, that it's really thick. They can't use regular weight 20-pound paper. So if they use thin paper, also bring them to me. We don't accept expired items or recalled items, so no drop side cribs, no Mamaroos that don't have a 5-point harness. We have a kit for those that we keep here if we need to upgrade their Mamaroos for them. No bumbos without straps, nothing that you know got recalled, okay? And at each one of our sales, except BoutiqueBASH, has a specific season So if we're in the midst of a spring-summer sale, they can't bring fall and winter items. At spring-summer sale, that means they cannot have winter boots, but they can have rain boots and cowboy boots and regular boots. No suede boots, no winter boots, no snow boots, no lined Crocs. And they can't have flannel, thermal, fleece, heavy winter coats, corduroy at our spring-summer sale. At our fall-winter sale, they cannot have bathing suits, regular ladies shorts, only ladies athletic shorts. We allow all men's shorts at that sale, but not all ladies shorts. And they can't have like sleeveless lightweight shirts, or there's an items accepted list of things they can't have. And I also print a no-nos list, so I have that at your table if you want to review it. So for our spring-summer sale, we have a spring no-nos list, and for our fall-winter sale, we have a fall-winter no-nos list that you can refer to. In fall, at the Kids Everywhere sale, we only allow shorts in a size 7+. That's written on that list for you. And then at our Kids Everywhere sale, we don't allow adult shoes above a size 9 and above. And at our Kids Everything Else sale, we don't allow kids shoes. So that would be a children's up to a size. We start at a size 4 adult at the Everything Else sale. We also don't allow ladies fashion scarves at any of our sales any longer. They just don't sell very well. And we don't allow pants or skirts to be folded over the hanger. They have to be attached and draping down from the hanger. If you have any of those issues, again, just walk the person over to me. I'm always at the sale, and ask me to talk to them and figure out a solution. One other thing that we watch for is that they don't use safety pins to attach tags to items unless it's the only way that could be attached. So they have to use a tagging gun or a zip tie anytime it's possible. And if they used only safety pins, again, bring them over to me and I'll hook them up to get them using zip ties instead. Again, if they have a stroller, a push trike, or a wagon, they need to zip tie this to the handle to show us that it's for sale and that we don't confuse them with ones that customers bring in to shop. I keep zip ties at your table for you, and you'll just zip tie it to the handle in such a way that it doesn't ruin the handles like foam, but it doesn't slip down. It needs to stay up high where we can see it at checkout. Let's see, if they have a car seat, I have red Sharpies at your tables. They have to write the car seat's expiration on the tag. Also, they need to check that the base has the same expiration, and if it has a different expiration, they need to use blue painter's tape or a duplicate tag to write an expiration date, expiration for the base. Bases really do need duplicate tags, or at least their code and the expiration on them, so that they don't get separated and put with a car seat that was missing its base. Consignors who bring chairs need a do not sit on chair sign attached to the back with blue painter's tape if it's wood, and with a safety pin we provide them if it's fabric. So those signs are here at the stations, and you can give them that to attach to their chairs. And then consignors, ask them if they have a $25 and up high-end item, or if they have any cumbersome, hard to move items, things that would be difficult if you already had an armload of clothes to bring through the line. So jumperoos and exercisers, table and chair sets, a lot of things require claim tickets at Kids Everywhere, and we have a list of those items that need additional signage sitting at your table, laying on your table. Let's see, and then the final step is to send them to check-in, and we'll tell them you have 2 more steps after you leave here. You're going to go to check-in. You only have to check in 1 time. They'll get you your shopping pass and check your confirmation email, so have that out. And then if you had any large items or high-end items, you need to go across from check-in to claim tickets. So they have 2 more steps before they put out any items. And each time they come in the door, you need to check through their next batch of tags. Pretty often they'll bring all their clothing at their second time through, and pretty often where they have issues with tags is on their clothing. So we want you to check each time they come in, check their tags real quickly. You don't have to meticulously go through every single item. but check through. You can tell pretty fast that they did a good job. Also, books have to say the word book and the title, and books, puzzles, and games need blue painter's tape around all 4 edges of the tag. They can't just put one piece of tape. They can't just tape the corners. Those tags pop off really, really easily, and then we end up with a bunch of books or puzzles or games that don't have tags at all. And then again, remind them to get out their confirmation email. If they ask you about buying supplies, they do that at check-in, so they can run back over there and get supplies. Most of the supplies are $2. If they ask about hangers, I can pull some to sell to them usually. We never sell paint hangers, but we will give away wire hangers if we have them, and we sell plastic hangers. And then as they leave, it's super important that you have them pull apart their bins, open their boxes, lift stuff out of wagons, and make sure that they're not leaving with any items by accident. I do keep a pad here where they can write if they have a no tag item that they say is theirs and they want to leave with that. They have to write their name, code, the item description, and no tag so that they can leave with it. So that's what this paper's for. If anybody says they forgot to tag an item and realized that and they want to leave with it, then they can fill out that piece of paper for me and take their no tag item. Also, we have a store map they can take a picture of. That's here at the table. And there are scissors here. There's everything else you need here. The red pens are sitting here at your table for car seat expiration dates. And that's about it. Thank you guys for doing the crew, and we'll see you soon.